Feel like I'm all talked out. Let me tell you about the day I've had and show you some new records. So, hey, Jeff here. Yes, today was a kind of a fun yet somewhat complicated day. As many of you who watch know probably by now, I write for a magazine, Heaven's Metal, and I had a couple artists to interview and was able to actually have them both scheduled today and at different times, because in the middle of the day I was actually appeared on a show for another YouTube channel called Striper Drive, which they talk all about Striper, and they invited me to come on, and sort of as a representative of Heaven's Metal, but also as a representative of just Striper fan, being a Striper fan. So today I had two interviews that I proceeded to do video interviews for, that I'll edit and post probably in the days to come. Each one of them was over an hour, and then I was on the show with the other guys from Striper Drive and did that one, and that was over an hour, probably hour and a half or so. Yeah, did a lot of talking today. Throat's kind of feeling it, but hey, what the heck. While I'm doing that, the mailman comes and brings me something I've been waiting for a long time, and so that's what I'm here to show you about. So I got a record that I purchased on just, Facebook the other day. And it came with, stiffeners. People put the extra albums in, the less desirable albums as stiffeners. But the album I picked up was Omen's The Curse. This is the reissue Blood Red vinyl. I missed out literally by minutes. He also sold the Battle Cry, which is the one I really want. But I didn't have any of the Omen on vinyl, so it was a great price. I went ahead and grabbed it. I just really wish I could have got the Battle Cry one too. I got this, and then he included in there, I'm assuming these are all like Spanish albums. I don't know. This one is, it's in pretty rough shape. I doubt this will be too salvageable. It's just kind of fun. But this one, a little better shape. Come on, there's a part of you that knows you want to at least hear it once before you discard it, right? And it looked like it's in really good shape. Again, it'll be fun. Hey, it's got some writing on it from 1982. Look at that, 1982. But it gets better. This one's not even opened. It's still sealed. Look at that. Eduardo Britta. Look, there's horns on the wall. There's albums and songs in another language, and it's still sealed. I didn't get my glasses out to see the real small print as to when this was printed. Maybe the numbers are in Spanish, and I don't know what those are. I'm going to pull these out, though, and take a listen, just because that's part of the fun of getting that stuff. Now, I failed to mention, this one came a couple weeks ago in another album that I got from somebody else. The Shoes of the Fisherman. It's a soundtrack. I've actually listened to this. It's soundtrack music. Never heard of the movie. Now I want to see the movie, though, because it's got Anthony Quinn and Sir Laurence Olivier are part of the cast. Never even heard of the movie. Again, the album was just kind of thrown in there. I listened to it, though, and it's, typical soundtrack stuff. So, yes. Now, on to the big stuff. This is the mother load that I've been waiting for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. So, Transatlantic. I have all the stuff by Transatlantic. Sort of a super group started many years ago. Neal Morse, Mike Portnoy, Roine, and Pete. They're guys from Marillion, Flower Kings at the time, Dream Theater, Spock's Beard. Of course, all of them have, not all of them, but there's Mike's not in Dream Theater and Neal's not in Spock's Beard, but the band continues on, and I just shook the camera. So they released their newest album, and it's here. I bought the Motherload. I went ahead and scored it. Bought the Motherload edition. I know I probably shouldn't have. Real briefly, though, I'm going to show you what this package is. But real briefly, the band got together. They recorded an album. It turned out to be, as typical for bands of their nature, a 2-record set. Well, some of the guys in the band said we shouldn't do a 2-record set. So what do? Some people want it. Some people want to leave it as is. Some people want to trim it back. What do? We release both. That's their decision. So if you haven't heard the story, if you have heard the story, I'm sorry. But so the album was taken, and not only was it trimmed down to make a single disc version, it was parts of it were re-recorded, parts of the lyrics were changed, parts of the songs were changed, and then on the double record set, again, it's different. So you've got two albums that are sort of the same but different. You've got a single disc version and a double disc, and parts of it have been recorded over for each part. Lyrics have been changed. Certain people singing have been. It's like having two albums that are different, yet at times musically it intertwines and is the same. So you could get one or the other, single disc or double, or you can do like I did and buy the ultimate edition. Let's see this in here. The ultimate edition. The Absolute Universe. It's a box set. Of course, I went with the vinyl edition. Now, you probably can't see it, but if I make this reflection from my computer look just right, you could tell on my computer screen is the cover of this. You can't really tell. Got the same picture on my screen. This came out weeks ago. Of course, it was pressed and the record manufactured overseas. And so overseas people who pre-ordered it were showing this, that they were receiving it weeks ago. So then us in America had to wait till it got sent over here to, I got mine from Neal Morse's group, Radiant Records. So it had to go through customs. It got held up with all the COVID stuff. So it was already delayed. People are showing it overseas. Those of us in America are going, where's ours? Then it gets to there, and I'm like, why? I ordered it like within an hour. Why is mine not shipped? And I'm seeing other people on Facebook that ordered it a week or two later, and they're getting theirs already, and they're living real close to me in the East Coast. So you just start kind of getting antsy. So I just kind of reached out and said, there's been a problem with my order. Well, it turns out because I ordered mine so soon, which is part of the reason for ordering it so soon, it was going to be personally autographed by Neal Morse. Well, when the records did finally show up, he was out of town. So some of the orders went out. Mine had to wait till he got back in town. He signed it, and wouldn't you know it, right when they were about to send them out, boom, snowstorm in Tennessee. Nobody could move. The records sat in packages, couldn't get to the post office for like another 3 or 4 days before they could get out of their house. It finally got mailed, and wouldn't you know it, the mailman decides that they're going to put it all over the place and ship it all around the world as usual and bounce it around and hold it. It showed up today. I ramble too much. It's a box, and let's see what's inside. It is a nice and shiny. So yeah, this is the Motherload edition. Plus, there's an additional version of the album that has been actually redone, supposedly remastered, retweaked, remixed them to a degree in 5.1 surround sound, which is supposedly even different. And it comes along with like a animated movie that you watch. So I'm going to look forward to that. All right. And it has CD version. So you got the 3 CDs, and then I believe this is a Blu-ray. This is the 5.1 that I believe was the making of and the ultimate version. So you got that disc there. And then you've got 1, 2, 3 CDs. So the single disc version, here, and then the double disc version here. And it comes on a nice slip fold like a record cover. It's got a book. That's the artwork that I've got on my computer there. Really nifty as a wallpaper. And it's got pictures of the band. In the studio. Lyrics. Yeah. Cool. All right. And then first up is The Breath of Life, the abridged edition. Similar pictures to what's in the book. It may be a abridged edition, but it takes 2 records. This is the single CD version. Now I believe there might have been addition. I don't know if the box set had different colors, but okay, they are kind of a clear, translucenty. I believe both of them, yeah, pretty much the same. So that is the single disc edition, technically. And like I said, they named them differently, so that is the Breath of Life. And then the other one is stuck in the bottom of the box. Forevermore, the extended edition. Another gatefold. Alright, I guess these are all translucent. And then of course, because it's the extended edition, it comes with a third. So it's on 3 records. So you got 1 gatefold, 1 single, rather than slamming them all into a trifold like some are. So yes, we have Forevermore, the extended edition. And then this set also comes with a nice poster. Double-sided. You got the 1 edition and the other. The Absolute Universe. Now what's a person to do? How are you going to decide which version? If you wanted to hang this on your wall, which I would love to do that, but probably won't, because then you might damage it. How would you decide which side? Anyway, I've been looking forward to this for a while. I should have opened this and put this on, but I also did purchase, it was just a small add-on fee to purchase the t-shirt. So, the Absolute Universe. If you are unfamiliar with Transatlantic, if you like prog, you know, progressively intricate songwriting, melodies, and all that stuff, you got to check out Transatlantic. They've got a handful of great albums, and this is the latest. This is the latest one, and it's interesting because you've got 2 different versions that are different. And so I am looking forward to breaking into this and giving it a spin, and I might do that tonight as I'm all pooped out from talking. But it was a great day. It was a great day. Topics were great. It was great talking to other people about, it was all about 80s. All the stuff was about 80s stuff. Great stuff, though. I will cut it off at that, though. Thanks for listening to me ramble. Check out Transatlantic if you're not familiar with them. Thanks for watching. Rock on. Rock hard.